doing?
How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing great. You know what? I've been doing this research project. You know about global hunger? Like, you care anything about it?
No, I have other things to do. I got work to do.
Like, what would make you not care about global hunger, dude?
It's like, I have my own family. Like, they're fine. They're being fed right and everything. I gotta do work for my, like, project.
Look, bro.
What?
This is why you should care about global hunger, okay?
Okay.
Check this out.
This little boy is 7 years old. Look at the size. Look at my camera. 7 years old. What are we gonna do? Severe malnutrition leads to death. It stunts growth and forces the body to turn on itself for food. Sam is under 3 feet tall and weighs under 20 pounds. Both Sam and Esther were also afflicted with polio. Neither of them could walk. We could not imagine why they were abandoned, left starving, lying hopelessly in the dirt.
Unfortunately, this happens too far often in Africa, India, and in many other poverty-stricken nations across the world. Perhaps the most disappointing reality of this video clip is that it will leave viewers sad for 10 minutes only to have them return to their lives of comparative luxury and excess with absolutely no intention of helping or donating. Here are some statistics regarding global poverty. According to the World Food Program Hunger Statistics, hunger is the world's #1 health risk. It kills more people every single year than AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis combined. 1 in 7 people in the world will go to bed hungry tonight. 1 out of 4 children in developing countries are underweight. And there are more hungry people in the world than in the combined populations of the United States, Canada, and the European Union. That is absolutely astounding. Furthermore, 1 billion children, which is 1 in every 2 children, live in poverty. 25,000 children die every single day, many of which occur because of hunger, and nearly 1 child dies every second. I want that to sink in for just a little bit. 1 in 10 people lack sufficient access to water. A lot of this is linked to hunger as well. 1 in 3 people lack sufficient access to sanitation, and 1.5 million children die from lack of basic clean water and safe sanitation every single year. This means that 20% of all child deaths can be prevented with safe water and sanitation. Again, another health risk that stems from the systemic problem of world hunger. In 2016, 11% of the population, 815 million people went hungry, which led to malnutrition, stunting growth, delayed cognitive development, increased risk of death, serious health conditions. Every single year, 1/3 of food grown from humans is wasted. We need your help to support non-governmental organizations. We can't wait for the corrupt governments of these impoverished nations to embrace free trade or support mass industrialization, especially since carbon emissions have been demonized ever since the recent link to causing global climate change. Typical charity won't work either. Our past efforts of addressing this issue have usually revolved around the counterproductive ambition to donate and give to charity. Every time you give free resources to a poverty-stricken region in the world, you create a dependency. How do you think local textile shops and shoemakers feel when America comes in with 1 million shirts and shoes for the entire village? The same exact principle can be applied for food. Just giving money to organizations that plan to make quick meals and charitably contribute them to local African villages only means that local farmers will be put out of business. Local farmers and entrepreneurs must be given the space necessary to cultivate the land in the form of a business for long-term sustainability. And this is where your help comes in. You must help us. You must join with us to support organizations that will promulgate long-term solutions, provide resources for local talents and farmers, and cure the disease, not just treat the symptoms. Support non-governmental organizations with your time and generosity that seek to foster a self-sufficient developing world. We want these places to gain the resources necessary to industrialize and to innovate and end this horrible reality for millions across the globe.
Yo, now you see why it's so important?
Yeah, so I understand. It's there's nothing I can do about it. It's just what are other organizations and people doing about it?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, let's see here. Take the United Nations, for example. Let's see what they're doing.
Okay.
The United Nations Secretary General launched the Zero Hunger Challenge in 2012 during the Rio World Conference on Sustainable Development. The Zero Hunger Challenge was launched to inspire a global movement towards a world free from hunger. It called for 100% access to adequate food all year round, all food systems are sustainable, and zero loss or waste of food. Then their next step would be to end hunger by achieving food security and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture.
Yeah, now you see what they're doing?
Yeah, I see what the organizations are doing. It's just, what can I do about world hunger?
Well, I'm glad you asked. There's a lot of social media outlets that are doing their part to stop global hunger. Take, for example, Action Against Hunger, their Twitter handle.
Huh.
Hey, did you just say Action Against Hunger?
Yeah.
I was just on their Instagram page. They post pretty frequently about what we could do to help.
No, what, dude, they have an Instagram too?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Here you'll see different organizations that are dedicated to ending world hunger. Each has a variety of social media platforms that you can follow in order to track or get involved with their efforts. With the innovations in social media and connectivity, these organizations can help end world hunger. Whether it's a local food bank or a national organization, every bit of help is crucial.